Yo, 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 yo. We started another fantasy week here. Week 5. Sorry, I'm being here. I've been trying to upgrade my computer. I had to get a couple things right. I'm sorry, guys. I know I've been getting a lot of messages about people that actually listen to me, which is amazing that people actually listen to me. Because, sometimes I don't listen to myself. Sometimes you make those picks or those drops that you probably shouldn't drop. Yeah, I do that a lot too, but I'm telling you, I do that a whole lot. And I think we all do at this point, Like something you shouldn't do and you still do it. It just happens. But we got to keep going, man. This is going to be a good season still. All right, if y'all are watching me right now, let me know. Give me a like, a follow. You know how it works. I ain't got to tell you. You know how it works. We're going to start off today with my run your pool, though. Like, normally during this, I usually win at least one time. Like, I have not won this year at all, and I'm trying to get one right now. I'm really trying to get one right now. And I'm telling you, I'm probably going to get this next week. I got to, right? Like, how can I not get it? Trying to figure out, like, make sure y'all are seeing me. So I'm trying to, like, jump in and, like, I got history up here, but it's still not showing me. Oh, I like. So it started 40 seconds ago, so it's got to be it, right? Maybe I need to log out. Let me see. All right, so I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. I predict something, and I think it's gonna happen. I think Travis Etienne might get traded. I know y'all are like, nah, he's not gonna get traded. I'm telling you right now. Like, there's no reason. He's not hurt. He wasn't hurt. I don't care what nobody says. He's not hurt. Like, there's a good chance they might actually sit him. Like, I think they might actually sit him. But, if they don't, then I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I think they might. All right, let me see where this thing at. There we go. Like, there's a good chance they might. Let me see, can I hear my audio? There we go. Get y'all some music in here so y'all can feel like me right now. All right, so I do think Travis Etienne is going to get traded. I'm telling y'all right now. Like, there's no reason. For some reason, even last year, it's something about that coach. He does not like Travis Etienne or something. I don't know. Maybe he's an FSU fan or something, and he just don't like the Gators. I don't know. Because it's kind of weird that you have a running back like him, and he's not getting any play, any runs, the backfield is not even working around him, not even passes at the backfield. He'll get one here and there, but with somebody as good as him that not being hurt, no one will hear like, oh, he's falling. No, he's not falling. This is what sucks, is these coaches treat these running backs like this, and then we think that, and then there's nothing wrong with Travis Etienne. I'm telling you right now, there's nothing wrong with him right now. So I don't know if people if you wanna like drop him, cool. Then drop him. But I don't think he should be dropped. I really don't. Like, there's no reason for him to be dropped. Like, at all, really. Like, at all, either. But I'm going to start off with my picks. My run your pool pick. My pick them real quick for pick them. Let me get rid of that. All right, so Tampa Bay and Atlanta, Thursday night game. I go and get mine out of the way. A lot of people try to wait to after this game to do it. I just go ahead and do it. That way you don't forget, Like I said, though, I haven't won one of these all year. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to get one this week. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Because if you ain't figured out how these offenses are running and who's the better team, the better defenses, and what injuries going on by now, you ain't going to figure it out. I'm telling you right now. And I don't figure that crap out. Obviously, we know Tampa Bay and Atlanta. Atlanta has a good pass rush and some good DBs. They almost play like the Saints, and they almost play like Denver. Even only difference is their quarterback don't move. As long as Vita Vea is playing and some of those other guys are playing, Tampa Bay's defense is going to get at Kirk Cousins. Obviously, it's a division game, so it's going to be a harder game. I'm thinking, so you got to think about this. You think about like Matthew Judon, who I love. He was a Raven before. You got to think about this when you come to stuff like this. Like, Max, Your boy over at Detroit got in Hawkinson. Is it Hawkinson? Hutchinson. Got in on Baker Mayfield, 4.5 sacks. He still was able to put the numbers he did on Detroit. Atlanta's about the same way. Like, I think Baker Mayfield is probably going to torch him because the offense right now with Kirk Cousins right now, as much as I love Kirk Cousins, he can do it. And the Bucs do not play man-to-man. Kirk Cousins is a lot better against man-to-man defense. He's actually one of the best in the NFL against man-to-man defense. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know right now, Atlanta probably would not be winning this game, even though it's in ATL. I'm going to go ahead and get the Bucs that game. The Jets in Minnesota, the Jets offense is freaking garbage right now. It got me knocked out of my survivor pool. I'm a little bitter about it, but you know what? You got to have amnesia when it comes to sports. You have to. You can't think about the week before unless it involves injury or something that's going to affect you the next week. So I'm telling you right now, the Jets are going to lose to Minnesota. Minnesota will be 5-0 after this week. There's nothing anybody can do about it because the way Sam Darnold's playing right now with them boys and Aaron Jones and that defense and the defensive line is playing right now, one of the best defensive lines in the league besides my boys, the Ravens. Like, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be hard for the Jets to do anything against Minnesota when Denver's defense is good, but their offense is not that good. Minnesota has both. There's no way at a 9:30 game on Sunday morning that Aaron Rodgers' old butt is going to be stretched out enough to be ready for the Minnesota defense as much as I got Aaron Rodgers on one of my teams. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to happen. So we're going to go ahead and go Minnesota with that. Carolina, Chicago. I'm telling you, it's going to be a better game than we think. The only problem is Chicago's defense is going to be all over Carolina. Carolina will be 1-4. It'll be probably a under. You probably want to take the under. I don't know what the over-under is for this game, but you probably want to take the under. I guarantee it's like 42, 43. Take the under in this game. So far, I think Carolina, all of their games have been under, to tell you the truth. Even with Cincinnati, I think it went under still. So I'm going to take Chicago on that. Baltimore and Cincinnati. I'm sorry. I know as much as we want to say Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are always working, but it's usually the second half of the season. And I'm going to tell you right now, our offense is way better than ever it was, and you're not running on us. So, hey, we have a scheme for Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase might get some catches and stuff, but you know what? I see them going 1-4, and we're going to go ahead and knock them out. They'll be 1-4 after this week. I'm going to go Baltimore because I'm never going against my team. You never go against your team, even for gambling. Like, it's not your team to do that. Easy for gambling. And at the end of this, I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit about some Caitlin Clark stuff, too, because I got some stuff to say about the whole WNBA thing because it's making me mad because I've been listening to a lot of people right now. It's been making me mad. Buffalo and Houston, 3-1, 3-1. The book is out on Buffalo. Get a pass rush on Josh Allen. Don't let them run, and they're done. That's what you have to do. Get on him. You have to hit him in the mouth like Tom Brady back in the days. The difference is Josh Allen's bigger and faster than Tom Brady. He can take more hits, but you keep hitting him, he will slow down and he will get frustrated and his team will get frustrated. You see how James Cook looked on that sideline. You see everybody. And plus, they lost Von Miller due to personal conduct. So when that stuff like that happens, you got to keep moving. Buffalo's is fit to start doing that little drop thing they always do. They might win a couple games here and there, but I'm going to be real with you. Most people are going to pick Buffalo for this game. I'm going to take Houston. And y'all can remember I said that, but I'm going to take Houston in this game because I feel like C.J. Stroud is fit to start hitting his stride. And that wasn't like a play on words at all. Jacksonville and Indianapolis. If it's Joe Flacco, Indianapolis wins. If Jacksonville goes 0-5, I think they fire the coach. I seriously think either Etienne's going to get traded or they are firing that coach very soon. I'm telling you, 0-5 for the team they have right now is nuts. I'm sorry, it's nuts. They do not have a bad team. I don't care what anybody say. Jacksonville does not. They have a better team than the Colts, and the Colts are 2-2. So I'm sorry, Jacksonville does not have a bad team. They even lost to the Dolphins. Don't get me wrong, Tua was there, but they lost to the Dolphins. No, I'm not going with that. I think the Colts win this game if Joe Flacco is quarterbacking. If Anthony Richards is quarterbacking, they will not win this game. So as of right now, I know Joe Flacco is quarterbacking. As of right now, we will know by Friday who's going to be the legit quarterback. It's a 1 o'clock game. Jacksonville. This could be the breakout game. If Jacksonville loses this game, that coach is gone. So I'm going to go with the Colts. I know it's a must-win for Jacksonville to even stay in it because if they lose that game, their division is garbage right now. People got all this hype about Buffalo. When you really look at their division and the Pacers division right now, they're worse than the freaking Bucks division. Like, their Bucks actually has a tough division this year with the Saints, the Falcons, and the Bucks. Even Carolina win a couple of games. I thought they were going to be worse. They're not going to be the worst. So we're going to roll with that. Miami and New England, I'm going to roll with New England. Everybody's going to pick Miami. I'm rolling New England. As much as I like Tyron Huntley because he was a former Ravens, I'm still going to roll with New England. It's something about him, like he seems uncomfortable, even though he's from Miami. He seems a little weird and off right now. And maybe because, like, it's just the scheme they're running. He's not used to that. Ravens play a straightforward offense. It seems like they do a lot, but they really don't do a lot. Like Mike McDaniel's offense is moving. People are moving in motion, doing this, doing that, doing this. He's probably so confused. Like he has no idea what's going on. You have to be a coach that adjusts to the quarterback you have, not your quarterback that adjusts to the offense. You have to adjust to your quarterback. And I know people don't understand that, but you have to. Your quarterback is that guy in the front of your front line. You have to adjust to the quarterback. All right, you got Washington and Cleveland. What are we going to do here? Cleveland's defense is good. Washington really hasn't played anybody. I'm sorry, guys. I know y'all think Washington is like this superstar team. I love Jaden Daniels. I said he was my breakout player. He's actually my rookie of the year. Like I said it in the first podcast I did. I said it in the first podcast I did that Washington was like literally he was a rookie of the year, Jaden Daniels. But Cleveland, CJ Watson, I don't know. That's going to be a hard one because like I want to believe in Washington. You know what? They're hot right now. Jaden Daniels hot. And Cleveland, like, Watson just looks like crap. I'm sorry. He just looks like crap. So we're going to roll with Washington right there. Denver and Las Vegas. I'm going to roll with Las Vegas. I think Las Vegas beats them. I really do. I think Las Vegas beats them. I think both of them have a straight defense. If everybody's there healthy, depends on who quarterbacks, too. That's what scares me. Like, it depends on who quarterback. I'll take the under. If you have some games to take the under, this is definitely an under game. The New England Miami is an under game. Let me see. The Carolina Chicago is an under game. And so far, those are the under games. So if you want to take under in a lot of games, take the under in those. But I'm telling you right now, like this game right here is going to be another Fugazi, just like the Jets game. So I'm probably going to go with Las Vegas right now for that as of right now. But I need to see who's quarterbacking, see who's healthy, see who's playing. Because if Devontae Adams not playing, it's not gonna hurt them. Like they're the team they are. The defense is straight when they're on par. If they got all their defensive players playing and Brock is playing and they can roll with that, they'll be fine. Arizona and San Francisco, I'm going to roll with San Francisco. San Francisco's defense is still San Francisco's defense. And, and Brock Purdy is doing his Brock Purdy-like things. And Arizona, like, they have an offense, but they have a hard schedule. So that's why they're 1-3. They literally played Buffalo, San Francisco, with the Rams. Like, they played some hard teams. Like, it's not like they got an easy schedule right now. They have and Detroit. They have a very hard schedule. Think about it. The 4 teams they played are all, like, have at least 500 or winning record right now. They have a hard schedule, so they don't suck. They just have a very hard schedule. But I am going to roll with San Francisco in that game just because Brock and everybody but McCaffrey's there. And then on top of that, you got their defense. And those boys are showing you that, look, if our offense can't do what they can do, we would do it. The Rams in Green Bay, if Jordan Love's playing, I'm rolling with them. Because I love and they didn't even have their best defensive lineman, and they almost came back in that second half of that game against Minnesota, one of the best teams in the league right now. So I am rolling with Green Bay. The Giants in Seattle, no Malik Neighbors. Wardell Robinson to be playing. He'd be not in the slot, though. He's going to be basically the number 1 if Malik Neighbors not playing because I know he's dealing with that concussion. But Seattle is rolling right now, and I don't know why they're that good. I don't know why. I guess it's just the coaching. Don't get me wrong. One of their coaches is former Ravens defensive coordinator, so I get it. But, so that makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to roll with Seattle. Dallas and Pittsburgh. This is the game that's going to tear people away. This game right here is going to tear people away from everything. Who do you pick, Dallas and Pittsburgh? If I was going to do a full weekend parlay right now, this is exactly what I would pick on it. And because it just looks good. It looks that good. I don't care who the underdogs are, the overdogs are. I don't care. It just looks that good. So as of right now, Dallas and Pittsburgh, whew, that's gonna be the one that messes me up right here. If I'm doing a parlay, I might not take this one, and I might not take this one. Like, these are going to be too hard. Dallas is not as good as they're supposed to be. Pittsburgh offense is not doing that well. Pittsburgh, the first 3 games weren't against any hard teams, but their defense is good. They played against the Falcons. and then what they lost to the Colts, and so it's their team is not that serious right now. So I'm gonna roll with Dallas. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna roll with Dallas. Dallas will be 3-2 after this week. I want to roll with Pittsburgh because of their defense. They lost Micah Parsons in a. You know what? But Dallas's offense is gonna score them. You know what? I'm rolling with Pittsburgh. I'm gonna roll with Pitt. I'm gonna roll with Pittsburgh. I'm gonna trust in T.J. Watts this game to get at Dak because their offensive line is bad, and they lost. I think they might have lost Micah Parsons too. So, and then the last game of the day. This is when Kansas City lose their first game, I think. So I am going to go New Orleans unless the refs give them some kind of crap, I think, because Kansas City played Atlanta hard and also New Orleans played Atlanta hard. They only lost because of a field goal. They're supposed to be 3-1 right now, so don't make it look like they're 2-2. A long 50-something yard field goal by Young Hook, and that's it. And then I'm going to go ahead and put, with that game, 20-20, 44, I'm going to do 45. So that's what we're going to do for that game. That's my picks for the week for that. I'm going to go ahead and print that out so I can save that. Go ahead and do that real quick. I'll save it right now to my drive. Right there. Boom. There we go. That's saved. So let's close that up. All right. Let's go to my first. See what happened this week. So last week, see what I did. Last week, I beat the crap out of. I think in this league, this is my first win in this league. And I beat them 127-71 with Xavier Worthy on the bench, Herbert on the bench. But what you got to realize this week, though, bye week start. So this we really got to pay attention. A lot of people are not going to pay attention to that. But this is when your bye week start. This is when you got to make decisions. As of right now, I think I already changed out everybody on this one except for Jahmyr Gibbs. And I saw a lot of people dropping Zamir White. I don't know why. I don't know why they would do that, but whatever. Etienne is the one that scares me the most. Like, he kind of bothers me right now, but I am putting Xavier Worthy in there. People are dropping Tank Dell. I wouldn't do that. I'm going to go ahead and look and see what's on the waiver wire. I waited late for the waiver wire. I like to see what people drop. Because people always drop random crap because somebody's not doing anything. This is about the week. Like Tank Bisbee is out there. Tyler Chandler is out there. Tyler Algier is out there. This is really who you want to pick up. If he's out there on free agency, these are people you want to pick up. Antonio Gibson is there. He's there passing down, and if they're behind, Antonio Gibson's getting out there. Ramon Stevenson keeps fumbling. He's fumbled, I think, at every game this year so far. He's always had fumbling problems. Let me see. Pierre Strong, Trey Benson. So if you really think about it, y'all need to start stashing Trey Benson, and there's a reason for that. Because James Conner does not last the whole season. I would like him to, but he does not last this whole season. Trey Sermon, he should be starting. Like, Sermon rushed ball 5 times. Sermon didn't earn a first touch until the third quarter, but he closed the game. Jonathan Taylor was forced to sideline. He was in the but Sermon could be in the significant workload week 5 against the yeah. I'm telling you right now, I don't know why Trey Sermon is sitting on that bench right now, because more than likely, he's not gonna. Your boy's not gonna play. So I'm thinking about grabbing Trey Sermon right now, and I really want Tank Bisbee because he's been getting a lot more work. But he's been playing through a surgery. He was limited in practice. Oh, so they limited him to only special team snap. Oh, Etienne had a shoulder injury in the last game. This is what I thought. I think Bijan Robinson. Let's see. Look at that. 2 catches, 8 attempts, 60 yards. Bijan Robinson goes down. That's who you want. But I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to pick up Trey Sermon. I'm going to go ahead and add him. Let me do something. And I'm going to drop. You know what? I'm dropping Herbert. I don't need that. They can have him. And then what I'm going to do is do that. And then I'll wait and see what happens. If not, I got Zamir White, so I keep it at that. But I roll with Xavier Worthy, Dalton Schultz, Travis Etienne Jr., Trey Sermon, Juan Jennings, Jaden Reed, and C.J. Stroud. I'll roll with that on that because I'm not doing bad. I'm 10th place, but 1-3. This is the only team I'm 1-3 in, and the person I played this week, Jaden Daniels, Drake London, McLaurin, Josh Jacobs, Jane Connor, Kyle Pitts, Kirk, Santos. Like, his team ain't that serious. His main guys are hurt. Tyreek Hill ain't doing anything. His record is 0-4. Sorry, Abby, but I'm going to have to. Hopefully, I don't give you 0-5, but I'll take that 2-3. So, we're going to roll with GT Players League. I lost for my second time in the season. I'm 2-2. I have a high. Look, I'm total points, 4th. I'm 4th in points, 2-2, 5th place in the league. I didn't lose by that much. You can see the squad I got, but Jahmyr Gibbs is obviously on. So what we're going to do here, Nick Chubb is not ready. I'm going to have to figure out something because I got DJ Moore, Zay Flowers, Brian Thomas Jr., who I should have played. It didn't make any sense why I didn't play him. Like, if I'd have played Brian Thomas Jr., I don't know why I had him out. I would have won that game. But now I got to go find me, who would I drop anyway? Darnell Mooney, Nick Chubb. There's no IR in this league, and that's what sucks, having Nick Chubb. Cole Kmet. Let's see, Jake Ferguson, Cole Kmet. They both got their buys on the same week. I'm going to have to drop Cole Kmet. So, let me see. I need a running back. See what's out there. Madison against Denver. Ty Chandler, Samaje Perine. That same situation I'm going through. Carson Steele, Ray Davis, Jamal Williams. What we got here? Miles Center. Jamal Williams probably going to get a lot more play now also because of Taysom Hill. So you also got to watch that. Miles Sanders has been doing okay. Let's see with Miles Sanders. 6 attempts, 32 yards, 4 catches, 7.6. 7.6 is good. And then they finna play Chicago. Ooh. He's been doing this thing too, but not really. He scored though. Let me see. 2 attempts, 7 yards, 4 catches, 4 receptions. He caught all his catches. A productive day as a pass catcher. And they're gonna re-roll it against Arizona. Against Buffalo. Ooh, Buffalo. Okay, that's it right there. Nope, taking that right there, and I'm gonna draw Cole Kmet. That's what I'm doing right there. Bow. This dude, I gotta make a decision. If he don't do nothing, he don't do nothing. But you know what? They suck against pass catching running backs. As you can see, the last couple games, what have happened to them. So we're gonna roll with that. Xavier Worthy. I'm gonna put Xavier Worthy probably in for. I think Zay Flowers goes off this game, so I'm not pulling him. DJ Moore against his old team. Man, it's going to be scary. Brian Thomas Jr. getting an MVP. Dang, I want to put Worthy in there, but New Orleans, man, they know how to shut down people. And Tyrann Mathieu is playing against his old team on Monday night. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure that out on the weekend. That's going to be a hard one, too. Your running back slot on your roster is empty. No, it ain't. I just filled it. See? I just filled it. What are you talking about? Get out of here. Justice League. I'm 4-0 in this league, as y'all can see. 4th in points. All my things are about 4th in points if I'm up there like that. But I'm 4-0 in this league. Y'all can see what I'm working with. Lamar, Zay, Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara. These two with Lamar has been alone carrying me. Everybody else has just kind of been there. But I got people for the long run. Trey Benson for later. Caleb Williams, Ray Davis. Nick Chubb is in my IR. Tank Dell was hurt. Evan Ingram is just not doing anything for me right now. And I got to get Lat McConkey out of there. And A.J. Brown is still out. Like, you got to think. Look at this team. And I still don't even have A.J. Brown in there. So, I got to figure out something, though, because I got to get... Tank Dell doesn't play. I guess I could put... Trey Benson in there. Or Ray Davis in there. But, nah, I'm going to have to figure. Let me see what's out there. Let me see what's out there right now. Let me see what's out there in wide receiver first. Gabe Davis, Marcus Robinson, Justin Watson, Chris George. Nope. Nah. So we're going to go to running backs. Zeke, Sean Johnson, Emmanuel Wilson, Jalen Wright. No. All right, we're going to do it again. Let's do it again. Khalil Herbert. What has he been doing? Nothing. Miles Sanders might be my best choice, to be real sure. But I'm going to do it again. If I did it in the other one, I'm going to roll with him. This will be my play of the week right here. It's my play of the week right here. Who I'm dropping? Who am I dropping? I'm dropping Ray Davis. Like, it's about that time. I can't keep all these guys for the whole season. I need people to play on these bye weeks. So that's what I'm going to do right there. Especially until, like, A.J. Brown get back and all these guys. And then let me see what I can do with tight ends, too. See how tight ends look out there. Any sleeper tight ends out there right now. Noah Fant is out there. Shit, didn't he ever? No. John. Man, that's nobody in tight end out there. Wow, Cade Austin dropped like 30 passes. Could pick up Likely. I could pick up Likely. I just don't think he's going to be like that the whole year. I don't think they're going to be like that the whole year. There's going to be games where I can play him instead of what I have instead of Evan Ingram. You know what I'm saying? So I might put in for that, claim for that against. I know I'm going to regret this, but I'm just going to roll with that. Fuck that. Forget that. Sorry. And then I need to get Lat McConkey out of here. Guess for right now. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. This might be my first loss. This might be my first loss. I don't want to say that, but it might be. Might be. I got a good setup, though. All right, let's go shirts and blouses. I'm at 3-1. Once again, I told y'all 4th and 5th in points again. That's what I'm doing. Got to. I got Lamar, Drake, Jerome Ford, Bucky Irvin, George Kittle, DJ Moore, Juwan Jennings. Because I got J.K. Dobbins, Gibbs, Jameson Williams all on bye. What's Caleb Williams been doing? I know what he's been doing in real life. Let me see. 22, 12. Yeah. Then he plays Carolina. He'll probably have a good game. Then Jacksonville. Yeah, he'll be fine. But Kittle, Bucky Irvin been getting that work. Jerome Ford, Drake London, and Lamar Jackson. I can roll with that. Let's see what's out there, though. Let's see what's out there in the waiver wire. You always want to check your waiver wire even if you don't need anything. Another thing I told people to start doing is try to look at who you have coming up for the playoffs. Like, that's going to be a big deal. I know it's a long way you got to make the playoffs, but it doesn't hurt to check and see what's coming up for the playoffs. Be real with you. Man, Justin Fields out there. Let's go wide receiver first. Joshua Downs. Wow. Wandale Robinson. Xavier Legette. What? Wilson, Atwell, Wellington, Ray Cloud, Justin Watson, Bateman, Tucker. That's a decent little waiver wire right there. Let's go running backs. Dardale, Peering, Bigsby, Alger, Zamir White. Somebody did drop Zamir White. Alger. Damn, that's a good waiver wire. I just don't need to drop anybody, so I'm not going to do that. But I am. Let's see where I'm at. Let me see what place I am in the league. 4th place in the league. 509. That's crazy. 535. I played well up there this week. Let me see what that game looks like. All right, here's Mahomes. I got Lamar, Metcalf, and Drake, Jerome Ford, Najee Harris, DeAndre Swift, Bucky Irving, Greg Kittle, Dalton Schultz, Marvin Harrison Jr., DJ Moore, Jennings, Hunt, Tyler Bass, McPherson, Baltimore, and that's what scares me. I might have to get another kicker for this game. To be real with you. I wonder what kickers is out there. I'm going to go to my team. Let's see what kickers is out there real quick. And I know you're like, oh, kicker? Well, yeah. Sometimes you need it. Zero line, Santos. Ooh, Santos is out there. Myers, Gay, Cardi, Saunders, Cam Little, Carson, Blake Earp, Will Lutz, Greg Joseph, Sly, Austin Series out there. What? I think I might grab Santos instead of McPherson for right now. 13, 11, 6, 7. Then they do Carolina, Jacksonville, Washington, Arizona. I'm just scared against Baltimore, you know? Like Baltimore just, they don't want to give up nothing. What does he did? 15, 9, 13, 6. You know what? I'll leave it. I just roll with it. Who cares? I know. Hopefully that don't separate me from my wins and losses. Let's see. Got Rodgers in there. Flowers. What am I in this league? I'm 1-3 in this league, and you can see why. Like, I should have won last week. I barely lost. I lost by like 10 points. But when you got Travis Etienne doing nothing, like Lazard, Adam Thielen hurt, Jermaine Burton, like, I got 2 guys that need to be on the IR. It's like, they got 2 IR spots in this league? Oh, wow. That's what I like to see. I can ask somebody. I should add Geno. Look at Geno. Ain't he going against the Giants? Man. Might be picking up Geno. Yeah, Geno. Move that. Make that decision right there. Geno against the Giants. And then doubtful. Tyler Conker, Alan Lazard, Adam Thielen, Samir White, DJ Moore. He's on a bye too. Lazard against Minnesota. I'm going to trust them one more time. Man, I got to figure out something really. I might have to trade Derrick Henry for somebody in this league. I might have to trade Derrick Henry for somebody in this league. Like I don't know. This is crazy right here. Like when you really look at it. Let me see what else was out there real quick. We got Spam. Called me, my cousin Spam. Samaj JP, Ron Sean Justin, Jaleel Macklin. Oh man. Jalen Wright, Pierre Strong, Trey Benson, Khalil Herbert, Cam Akers. I think I could think if Mixon's gonna be out one more week. That's all I could think against Buffalo. That's all I can really think about doing. I gotta make a decision somewhere though. What wide receivers are out there? Michael Wilson, Jordan Anderson, Gabe Davis, Ray, Justin Watson, Rashad Bateman, Mike Williams, Mingo, Darius Slayton, Noah Brown, Juju is out there. Juju's about to get some playing time. Luke McCaffrey's out there, Cleveland, Calvin Austin, Sterling Shepard. Okay. All right, so I might have to figure out a trade in this league. Let me see. If I was going to create a trade, who needs a running back? Does Josh Jacobs play? So touchdown my pants needs a running back. Let's see. Yep, he has Jefferson. Stephon Diggs. I wonder, can I get Diggs from him? I'm gonna have to look at that. Definitely have to look at that. And then my ESPN league, I'm going 1-3. I lost the other game by like 3 points. Well, look, 3 points exactly. And I don't have a bad team. It's Like that's supposed to be a good drafted team. If ETN does his job, like I win these games. It's not that hard. Not that hard to do. And these guys, they know how to pick up people, man. Like there's nobody on this waiver wire. There's no way anybody's on this waiver wire with the way these guys are. Ty Chandler, I guess, but Gibson, Madison, Miles Sanders, like they don't play that, bro. I guess I can get Clyde Edwards. Let's see, wide receiver. Yep, nothing. Yep, nothing. I'm about to make a trade. Oh man, I'm gonna have this. Normally I don't do trades. I try to roll with my team, especially when I'm only losing by 3 points. Like I gotta win these games. Like 3 points. Young Hoku did his thing. Ravens, even Josh Jacobs hurt me too. That's the problem. Like these guys are hurting. What did though? We'll do this. I think he gets out of that. I don't know. I could probably win this one. Kyron Williams and ETN, the Colts and Green Bay. I can get this one. I got this one. I got this one. All right, we'll roll with that. And then I need to do my college pick'em. All right, what we got? Pitt, North Carolina. I'm over Pitt. Virginia Cavaliers and Boston College. Boston College beat Florida State, and they almost beat Miami. I'm gonna roll with them as an upset. Missouri and the Aggies. Woo-wee! I'm going Missouri. I like Texas A&M, but I'm gonna roll with Missouri. I am. Oklahoma State Cowboy, West Virginia. I'm rolling with Oklahoma State. Rutgers and Nebraska. I'm gonna roll with Nebraska. Rutgers look good, but I'm gonna roll with Nebraska. Michigan and Washington. I'm gonna roll with Michigan. UCF and the Gators. I'm rolling with UCF. Georgia Tech and Duke. Ooh-wee. I'm gonna roll with Duke though. Miami and California. I'm gonna roll with Miami to keep going and go 6-0. Arizona and Texas Tech. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna roll with that. How many total points were we scored in the Miami and California game? 45. Auto save. There we go. Still in 15 plays. Look. Not far off, though. I can have 2 good weeks and catch up to everybody. But that first week hurt me. The first week hurt me. If I'd have got like 5 right in the first week, I'd be up in here. That first week hurt me bad. So, whatever. It's fun. It's all for fun. I've been paying so much attention to everything else. So, one of the biggest things I want to talk to y'all about real quick, at the end, right now, is the Caitlin Clark thing. All I keep hearing from everybody is talking about is that Caitlin Clark should have been farther in the playoffs. Now nobody's watching the WNBA. Caitlin Clark. I love Caitlin Clark. She's done a lot for the game, and she's going to continue to do a lot for the game. What people don't understand is Caitlin Clark has a lot of teenage fans and kids that are fans. If you have kids out there, if your kid is watching Frozen, they paying attention. You put something else on that TV, they don't care what it is. If they don't like it, they're not paying attention to it. They don't care what. If it's the something of something else on Disney, they're not paying attention to it if it's not Frozen. It's the same way. Kids are only going to watch what they want to watch. These kids, like these young girls, these young guys, these young boys, like they're going to watch what they want to watch on TV. So don't sit here and tell me that the fans aren't watching because Caitlin Clark is not there. They're Caitlin Clark fans. They're not even Indiana Fever fans. They're Caitlin Clark fans. So if she got traded to the Chicago right now, they'll all be Chicago fans. So don't sit here and tell me that they're fans of the WNBA. They were never fans of the WNBA. They're fans of Caitlin Clark. I'm a fan of the WNBA. I like Caitlin Clark as a basketball player, but I'm a fan of the WNBA. I could name players on every team. I could name And I love like Kelsey Palm. I love those girls, Marina Mayberry. I love those hardcore girls, even Sabrina, like those hardcore girls, and Caitlin. I love all of them. They play hard. Dejanay, I love her. I watch her. She plays defense, but people don't like when people play defense. We like Draymond Green. He plays hard defense. We still like him. He does crazy crap, but we still like him. We like Dennis Rodman. He do crazy crap. Carmelo used to do crazy crap. People do crazy crap. All my old Knicks back in the day, but I'll leave y'all with this. My granddad told me this one time. He was like, I was like, the Knicks got knocked out of the playoffs, like early in 94, 95, whatever. They got knocked out of the playoffs. I was like, I don't want to watch the rest of the playoffs. He's like, if you're a real fan, you're going to keep watching the rest of the playoffs. You're not going to just stop watching because your team is out. If you're a fan of basketball like you say you are, and I did. I say I was a fan of basketball. And if you're not a fan of basketball, I get it. You just like your team. But if you're a fan of basketball, he said, you will watch the rest of the playoffs. From then on, I learned that if I'm a fan of the sport, I keep watching. Like right now, I'm watching MLB. I'm not I guess I grew up around Atlanta, so I could be a Braves fan if I wanted to, but I'm a Rays fan. They're out, obviously. But I watched every game yesterday, and I was watching most of the games today until, I started streaming right now. And that's what people have to understand. Like, I just want you to understand that Caitlin Clark hasn't done a lot for the WNBA. She had. But don't sit here and tell me that her fans, they lost views. Yeah, they did lose viewership, but not from fans of the WNBA. They lost viewership because those were fans of Caitlin Clark. So make sure y'all get it right before y'all jump on the bandwagon and want to get your views up and get your takes up and get all this crap up. Because y'all got to be real with yourself. These fans are fans of her, are fans of Caitlin Clark, not the Indiana Fever, not the WNBA, not anything like that. They're a fan of Caitlin Clark. If Caitlin Clark don't play, they don't watch. If she's on another team, they're fans of that team. It's the same thing that happened with LeBron. When LeBron went to Miami, a lot of LeBron fans was Miami fans. A lot of Miami fans are Lakers fans. That's how it is. They're traveling fans is what it is. So I don't want to hear you tell me that the WNBA lost fans, because the people that are still watching the WNBA are WNBA fans. And one guy was like, oh, the women something because the fans that are watching now are like the women cult. No, I'm not a part of a woman's cult, and I like the WNBA. I'm gonna watch tonight. I was mad that I was on Prospects the other day. They didn't even have the Las Vegas Aces and the New York Liberty game on there from when Kelsey Plum and Sabrina played each other. I was looking for the stats. They weren't even on there. I had to go look them up. I was mad about that. So make sure y'all get this stuff right, man. I know y'all out there trying to make y'all money on all this YouTube stuff, and y'all probably never even hear what I'm saying right now, but maybe one day you will, and this take a comeback. But y'all need to make sure y'all saying the right stuff out there instead of just trying to get your little likes and hits up. Be real, man. If you're a fan of the sport, you keep watching the sport. Doesn't matter who's playing, you keep watching the sport. If you're a fan of the person, you keep watching the person until they're out. You're fans of the team, you watch the team until they're out. That's just how it is. That's why the NFL makes sure that the Chiefs last year was in the playoffs. Because guess what? $330 extra million came from Taylor Swift fans. Not the Chiefs fans, not Mahomes fans. They came from Taylor Swift fans. And I will give Taylor Swift that because she brought all those people to the NFL that would never watch the NFL. But do that make them a NFL fan now? No, that makes them maybe a Travis Kelce fan or Taylor Swift Travis Kelce fan or Taylor Swift Travis Kelce Chiefs fan. But they don't care about the other teams. They don't care what happened to the other team. If somebody blindsides Kelce, they might go on the internet and blast them. So make sure y'all get that stuff right, man. Stop just throwing your words out there. Be real. That's the one thing y'all need to do. Be real with yourself. Because I know right now, if we had a team in Tampa Bay and Caitlin Clark was on the team, it'd be sold out. If she was on another team, nobody would ever go to that game. That's just how it is unless you are a WNBA fan. That's what you have to look at. Please make sure y'all say that. WNBA fan, Indiana Fever fan versus Caitlin Clark fan. There are three different things in the perspective. And I love what she's done for the game. I love the attention she brought to the game. I love the money what these women got jets. But the Las Vegas Aces, their city paid for their jets and their flights. Caitlin Clark didn't. Nobody else didn't. Their city paid for their stuff. So I don't want to hear when it comes to them that it was because of Caitlin Clark. No, their city paid for that. Make sure y'all get that right. Know your facts. Know your facts about the player. Did Carrington most improved player? Because she literally is the most improved player. I watched her last year. She's the most improved player. I'm sorry to tell you, she is. Because the one guy was like, oh, nobody even knows who she is until she, hit Caitlin Clark in the eye. I was like, you know what? If you watch the sport all year, you know Caitlin Clark threw some elbows and hit some people's in the face too. Like, it's part of the WNBA. They're way tougher than the NBA, and that's just how it is. So look, I'm gonna go off of that. If this ever comes out, I want y'all to make sure y'all heard me say that, and I'm never gonna change what I'm saying for anybody. I'm sorry. So much love to y'all. Hope y'all have a good football week. I'll probably jump on tomorrow, give y'all some heads up about some stuff. Please watch the injury report. Please watch the trade, because I know they're looking at Devontae Adams and Tyreek Hill as people that are being traded. But I'm telling you, there's a good chance, if the Jags lose Sunday, they might break up that team. I'm just telling you right now. They might keep a couple like Brian Thomas Jr. They'll keep Trevor Lawrence, but they might break up the rest of the team. They keep Bigsby because he's young. I'm telling you right now, a storm is coming in Jacksonville. I'm telling you right now. Hey, but good luck. Remember, there's a 9 o'clock game on Sunday. Make sure y'all get up for that. Hey, y'all have a good day.